Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your boy Shaheem TV. I do want to say I'm talking low because, you know, my cousin's sleeping, my sister's asleep too, so I don't want to talk too loud or whatever. And the bitch just got out the shower, so I'm feeling real fresh, of course. So, yeah, I just came out of, well, today around whatever time I got out of TikTok jail. I'm out of TikTok jail, y'all. But it was only like, I want to say 2 or 3 days or whatever, because I really don't know what I had said. I mean, I wasn't reading nobody, so I don't know. But TikTok's so sensitive. Anything I could have said, because they can't take me. So, whatever. But anyway, it's your boy Shaheem TV, and that shit gay as fuck. If you're not familiar with who I am, well, get to know me. Get in these comments, ask me some questions or whatever. The title is not just for queer people; it's for everybody. Allies, for people that really want to get to know us. I mean, we just people. I mean, different, but human beings too. I mean, it's whatever. But don't come in trolling. I'm not gonna read y'all tonight. I'm gonna let y'all make it. I'm gonna let y'all trolls make it or homophobes make it. Well, for the little while that you in after you comment, and then you're gonna be blocked because whatever. But anyway, I don't expect my moderators or anybody to come in because they really don't know probably that I'm going live or whatever. But I'm here. Everything is good. But something been on my mind for a minute. Something really been on my mind for a minute. And if you are following me and stuff like that, or we, mutuals or whatever, y'all remember the guy, the older guy that I was telling y'all about, I want to say maybe 6 or 7 lives, you know, previous lives, when I was telling y'all that we worked together at one point and we was, looking at each other, but quick glances. It wasn't like we were just holding a stare, like usually down low and gay men would do. We didn't really do that. I just knew, okay, he was handsome, had a bald head, tall, he was nice, had a nice chest or whatever, nice build. But I didn't think nothing of it. Um, but he did when I had my car in the shop, working on my baby, working on Shakisha, that's my car. Working on had her in the shop and stuff like that, getting her done and saving my funds so, I could get out as soon as possible. He ended up offering me a ride and I said no because I was always already waiting on my cousin to come get me or whatever. Um, he ended up telling me a night. I don't remember the night. I knew it was in December of last year that he ended up telling me that he always wanted to talk to me. But I knew it wasn't the right time because we worked together and all that type of stuff. But he said he always wanted to talk to me and get to know me and all that type of stuff or whatever. But I guess he wasn't bold enough to do it at work or whatever. But I was like, okay, whatever. He was also drinking too, so I guess he had like alcohol courage because he was drinking beer. So that's alcohol or whatever. I can't say liquor courage or whatever. But we end up seeing each other at a store that's right near me in walking distance. And I'm really trying not to burp, y'all. But we ended up walking into the store, and I was just getting some things or whatever. And he ended up, walking past and seeing me, and he was on the phone or whatever, but he still spoke. He was like, hey, what's up? How you doing? I was like, I'm doing good. How you doing? And small talk, and that's really not important and what because it wasn't really nothing said. So I just, I said, have a good night or whatever. So I went, paid for my things, went out, and then I want to say I walked like 20 paces outside of the store because I also wanted to see if my old flame, you know, would be in distance because he usually be in the area where I live at. So I was like, okay, maybe I might see him. I might see him. But then I was also seeing if dude would speak, if he would speak, you know, when he came outside the store. Hey, what's up, honey? Hey, Queen. Hey, Kentucky. Hey, y'all tap the screen, tap the screen. I'm just talking about, just to catch y'all up if y'all don't, if y'all not familiar with who I am and my content. Um, yeah. So he came out and then we chopped it up and stuff like that. And, we was talking about nothing in particular, really. I mean, about him coming back to, the job and stuff like that. Oh, yada, yada, yada. Blah, get to the point. So he was like, I want to see, what you want to, what you want to do tonight. What you want to get into tonight. So, he pretty much just slung the door open and, and I ran in. We ended up walking from the store. Him carrying his beers, me carrying whatever the hell I was carrying. But he wanted me to, give him oral behind a dumpster. And I'm like, no. And besides that, he wanted to do it raw. So I'm like, oh, hell no. Because I've been safe play 10 years. Ever since I was 19, I've been safe play. So, and I don't do that no more. I don't do nothing behind dumpsters no more. My whole life, bitch, I'm a queen now. I'm grown. My, my place is not too far from the store. So I'm like, we could go to, my place and stuff. And then I told him, oh no, I don't, and I don't do nothing wrong either. I'm safe play. He said, you know, you do oral with condoms. I'm like, yeah. He like, oh no, I'm not with that. I'm like, you not with what? You like, oh no, no, nothing. You good. I'm like, yeah, I know I'm good because I'm gonna be good. I'm not gonna be no. But then that didn't stop us from talking. We kept walking and talking and stuff like that, talking about, how much, he was talking about how much he wanted, to get to know me and all that type of stuff. Then it got real heated. It got real heated. We started, rubbing, touching, like, but it was at night. So I guess he felt courage too because it was at night and nobody would be able to see us much. So, he started kissing on me, touching on me, and all that type of stuff. And, we exchanged numbers and all that type of stuff. And we ended up going to my to my place and things. Thank y'all so much for the follow. Yeah, definitely protection is key because it's bad out here. It was bad everywhere, but y'all ain't gonna fuck with me. Ain't nobody gonna mess with my temple. No, but we came to my place and stuff, and we started undressing and kissing and touching and stuff. When I said, oh, he got a nice chest, he got a nice chest. Oh, he got the lit gray because I think he's in his late 40s, but he gives. But yeah, we started getting to the point. I like to do my little oral and stuff. I put the lit Magnum condom on, Georgia Magnum or whatever, the gold pack, and I start to give. But I know I'm the necromancer and stuff. I can raise anything from the dead, but it wasn't coming alive. It was giving very much, still giving, if it wasn't coming alive. So I was like, what's going on? Because I know what I'm doing, and he was like, this feel, after I want to say 30 seconds to, a minute. Yes, very much so. He was like, "This feel good and everything." I'm like, "Are you sure? Are you sure it felt good?" Because it's still, hello, hello, like wake up, like I'm trying to, come on, He was like, "I'm just not into condoms, I'm not into condoms," and I'm like, "Where?" But I can't act real shocked because it's a lot of men a lot of men that can't get with a condom on, but I'm like, you know I don't, I mean, blah, I mean, I can go, I'm gonna text someone else, in a few, because you can't handle this business, you can't handle this. Well, I'm not no lightweight, but you can handle this, all this. So I'm like, I might have to text somebody else to handle this. But he was telling me, that he would, still want to chill and all that type of stuff. Cause this lasted for a few hours. He kept, coming over and shit like that. But let me get back to the story. Yes, I'm gonna text somebody else because I don't got time for this. If one dude can't handle it, I'm gonna jump and hop on top of another one to handle that business. I mean, I used to be real bad. Oh, real bad in my early 20s, girl. Oh. But that's another story for another time. Or I might tell y'all a little later after I tell y'all this. But anyway, after that, we started kissing and stuff. He started touching on my butt and all that type of stuff. After I removed the magnum and stuff. We started kissing, rubbing, touching, foreplaying a little bit. And then he got, like that. But then I was like, no, he might be one of those. As soon as I put it on, and try to, climb on top, go right back limp. So I'm like, but that wasn't the main thing for me. Yes, I wanted to, be on some jungle fever, well, not jungle fever, but I wanted to, you know, do the things, do the grown things. I'm trying to be censored. I'm trying to be censored, y'all, because it'll be some messed up stuff if I, go into full detail and then another 3 days. Hey, Molly, what's up, Molly? Thank you so much for the follow, honey. I appreciate you. Y'all tap the screen somehow. Tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen. It's free. But yeah. So we went back outside. Well, no, he ended up leaving, and I ended up taking a shower and all that good stuff. And he ended up texting me talking about, you know, meeting outside. Now, how he texted me, it seemed like he wanted to fight. So, I was like, oh, give me a few minutes. I'm just, wiping up and stuff like that. And stuff like that. How he was texting me, it seemed like he wanted to, fight on some fighting, some fighting words. Like, meet me here and let me show you how real I am. Because he was talking about getting to know me, but that didn't seem like that was part of the discussion. It just seemed like, well, you got mad or something. So I'm like, okay, if y'all meet the guys down here, you will understand what I mean by that, because they really on some weird, they like to switch real fast. So the person I am, if I have to revert real fast too, I'm with the same thing you with. But I was like, okay, I'll let you know when I'm ready. So I put on my little shoes or whatever. I really kind of like to fight barefooted. I feel like I have more grip. But I put on my little thin shoes, my bonnet, and some little, tight fitting clothing, because I'm gonna have to move. So I went outside, told him I'm at the place where he wanted to meet at, and I was just walking around like, what's up? Like, bring your head, bring that. I'm with all that. So when he came up, he started to, grab me, you know, but not in that way. He started to touch on me and all that type of stuff. And I told him, dude, I thought you were, I thought you wanted to bang. I thought you wanted to square up, because how you text me, it seemed like, you was wanting to, fight, talking about meeting at this place, but telling me, I want to show, let me show you how real I am, because he was talking about taking me out, taking me out on a date, going somewhere, even in town, or in the city, or somewhere else and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, now I kind of see what you meant, because he was, putting into detail what he didn't put into detail through texting. So I was like, oh, okay, because I was like, a lot of people be, thinking that because I'm gay or whatever, or just because, gay men are gay, that we're weak, or we can't fight or whatever. So, he was like, oh, no, it's nothing like that. So, skip to the point. He really wasn't giving. A lot of that, what he was saying that night. That night. He wasn't really communicating on a get to know basis. He wasn't really doing that. So I ended up, blocking him for a little while. Then I unblocked him, and then he texted a little bit. But after that, it was really no communication until he came back to work. Until he came back to work and spoke to me, and I kind of gave a dry haze up, and kept going to where he ended up coming that night and telling me, what happened or whatever. Like he lost his phone. I'm like, lost your phone. But you came here tonight. You knew where I lived this whole time. So you could have brought your happy ass over here. You could have. Hey, 12 new ways. Okay, I'm finna make you a moderator right now, honey. I was waiting for you. I was waiting, honey. Yes, I was waiting for you to come here. Yes. How you doing, girl? But yeah, he ended up telling me he ended up losing his phone. Then I guess I'm pretty sure he didn't remember my number or whatever. Oh, that's good. I'm happy you doing good, honey. Yes, I'm up here talking, filling people in. I don't know if they really want to hear this story or not, but ain't nobody really commenting, what happened next or, that sounds crazy or that type of stuff. So I don't know. I don't know. But to make long story short, I felt, something in the milk wasn't clean. But he was explaining because I don't want to put all his business out on here. That's why I'm not telling his name and all this type of stuff. But to make the long story short, um, one was a good reason. One was a very good reason. But for me, a man is going to make time for what or who he wants. A man, he's gonna do that. If he wants you, he's gonna make the time, take out the time. Him telling me, I won't be able to give you the time and all the type of stuff that you desire. On one hand, that sounds good, but that's to me whispering sweet nothings because, nigga, we work together. We work together too. So I'm like, all that, you can keep that. But to me, I feel like I told him, in the bathroom, it's either three things. One, you just not, you're not interested. You don't want to, commit. Two, you just want to, I don't know if I should say this. I'm going to say you want to be out here and be promiscuous. And he ended up giggling a little bit like, damn. Because I'm just going to say it out. I probably should just go ahead and say it. I probably should go ahead and say shit, I'm trying to see, was it? Alright. King, huh? Hey, love. Hey, brown sugar. Where you been? Where you been, girl? Okay. I feel you getting them coins. Same here. Same. Gotta get them coins. But I'm not gonna say the third thing because I might end up being suspended again. It's too early. It's too early to get suspended again. So tomorrow I may say the full thing, and then get suspended or whatever. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, 40 watts. Yes, but I pretty much just told him how I felt about it, like if you're a real man or whatever, um, you know, I told him real fast, and low. I was talking real fast. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if he really caught up with everything I was saying, but I pretty much read him, pretty much telling him that, a man is going to, what I told y'all, make time for what he wants and all that type of stuff. And I told him something in the milk ain't clean, if you were being honest, that type of deal. Just telling him, laying it out and making it plain. I try not to do that. But anyway, I laid it down and made it plain. And I told him, to come over tonight, so I could tell him more about, I guess the situation or whatever. But I feel like I told him enough. I feel like I told him enough. You want to be out here and be promiscuous. You don't want to commit. You don't want fully be honest. Be honest about what it is that you want. Just let him know that because I told him when he had spoke that day, we came over that day. I'm not naive and I'm not chasing, but let me just hold the rest of that for another time. Uh, uh, girl. Oh, what's up, lady love? How you doing? But I just want to say to all my queens out there, um, male or female, if you are, I mean, if you, whatever your sexual orientation, the person is going to make time for you, whatever case it may be. Now, if they wanted to get to know you and all that type of stuff, they would have been getting to know you in that time, and still getting to know you and wanting to be around you, all that type of stuff. If they're not giving that, because to me, what I'm not telling y'all, I felt that he already knew that was going on in his life. He could have been told me that. He could have gave me, like I told him, the opportunity to decide. It's selfish of a person to decide your fate for you. Oh, I mean, you probably heard when I was telling you the story about the older guy and stuff like that, how we met, and him not, I guess, falling through with what he was telling me he wanted to do, and I'm like, pretty much, I'm feeling like he playing games or whatever, trying to play games, and I'm like, dude, you are too old. You are way older than me. At this point, you should be prepping or planning where you're going to be buried. The next 10 or 15 years of your life. That's what you should be doing instead of out here, trying to play games like, no. Oh, thank you so much. I got to give me a new bonnet. Period. Thank you so much. Oh my God, I appreciate you. But yes, they people be trying to play, and I'm like, dude. I told him I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. I've been dealing with men for so long in my life, and I'm like, anytime they try to play, because I read your character. I can tell what who you are, but the thing with me is I would see the potential of the person and be like, okay, maybe they'll try. Maybe they will, do this type of thing. Hey, come into the building. Period. Hey, Michaela. But yeah, but I just feel like, I honestly just feel like he's a person that cannot commit, and what he's going through, that's karma. It's karma, and I wouldn't want to be in a way of karma, because you be out here hurting every person you meet that could have been a good person for you, and now you weeping, loudly weeping because karma bit you in the ass. We all are due karma, whether good or bad. So I'm like, you deserve it. But anyway, yes, don't be so nice. What you're saying? Oh hell no, I don't be. I'm really not that nice. I'm sweet, but I'm really not that nice. Mm-mm. I'm really not. But my sign, I'm a Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Yes, I try. I mean, the beauty always gonna, it's always gonna stay. You know, it's always gonna stay. But for as like the slam part for dressing, I'm not really. I mean, I got my own style or whatever, but the name brand with how people be doing, I don't be doing it. Shit, yes, definitely a fire sign. Definitely a fire sign. Aries. Yes, I know some Aries and stuff like that. But we have the same like element, fire. Yes. Wait, what happened? What you saying? Okay, I understand. But yeah, but when I tell y'all, he is handsome though. He is handsome, but I think he's the type of person that goes off his looks when he ain't that fine. I wouldn't say he's a beautiful guy. He just he kind of he's not rugged, but he's kind of not macho neither. But he is fine. He has a nice build and stuff like that, like cute face and all that type of stuff. But I won't say he's like beautiful or very, very sexy, that type of deal. But I'm not sure my games. The period, I always gonna do that. Period. But yeah, but aside from that, this one guy that works across from me been staring ever since I want to say 2 or 3 months been in my face, and I have not been sexually attracted to him. Now he got nice eyes, but he give me that weird energy. Like if I was how I used to be, real humbuggish, and not to say I have not done it, but as much, I would have been in his face like, what you saying? What the fuck? You got a problem? You want to fight? But I haven't done that. I was like, what? What? Because if you staring at me so hard, come up and tell me what you want. What do you want? No, I know he want to get down, but he going about it in a weird way. Like he should have been came up to my face. See, I've been there working there for a year, almost a year and a half. So within all this time, he could have been came up to me. He seen me in the bathroom, bumped into each other outside, you know, seen each other at the gas station. Like, come on, like you've had opportunity, ample opportunity to say something to me, but like I said, I'm not. He's not someone I'd be like, oh, I just want him. He's tall, he dark skinned. I like a dark skinned guy. His build needs some work a little bit. He need to gain some weight for me. And he'll probably be better. He kind of slick, but not so much humpback. It's not. I'm not being judgy. It's just he ain't the person for me that because I know I'm not everybody's type. I know this, but I live in harsh reality. I live in harsh reality. I mean, I could mess with, well, not mess with anybody, but you know, I could do that. I could actually date someone I work with, as long as they on their ground shit. But I could do that. I could definitely do that. But they would definitely have to be on their ground. Okay. Yeah, I had to block somebody real quick. You said you got some cute gangster teeth. No, shit. Speaking of that, I went to go to the dentist and stuff. I'm have to get two pulled and stuff like that, and and I can't wait to get them pulled. Oh, I can't wait. Period. Let them know, sweetie. Approve. Then I might have to cause it did ask me if I wanted to turn on the lit thing. Thank you so much, Avery J. Thank you, honey. But he's not somebody I would consider. You know, I'm so attracted to you. I want you. But it's been getting on my nerve, him just being in my face and stuff. And I've been trying to be like, okay, don't go there, don't go there. But tonight, because we got off late, we ended up helping other people with their day on work and all that type of stuff. But I couldn't complain because I missed work yesterday, so whatever. You know, he ended up working beside me, asking me questions about what our supervisor wanted us to do and all that type of stuff. And I told him what we needed to do, but he kept coming in my area, asking me questions, or I guess attempting to get me to speak, talking about, oh hell no, we doing too much and all this other stuff. My hand hurting and stuff. I guess trying to get you know, convers the chitter chatter out of me and stuff like that. And I'm not trying to be mean, I'm not trying to be a little bitch. I just like I can't get over the weirdness. I can't get over it. It's like you staring too much. Like you had all this opportunity, and I'm the queen, so you supposed to come to me, and it's not just that. It's just like I don't know. I, and I mean, I know he down low, and I ain't thinking of it like we gonna be together type deal. That's not on my mind. It's just like, could I even go there? Could I even go there? And he's annoying the hell out of me, giving me them weird vibes. I don't know. I don't know. He said, "Who?" He said, "Yes, people are so scary." I said, "Maybe he feeling some type of way." I'm sure he is, but I mean, like I said, he got real nice eyes. I mean, I remember the first time. Okay, I left out a huge part. Okay, we actually met at Walmart, at a Walmart down here, the ghetto one. Anyway, and he was, and I at that time I was working at another. I think I was working at another plant. No, no, I was working at just another job. Okay. Anyway, well, that's a job too, but anyway, that's beside the point. We actually met at a Walmart. He said, "Did I see the print?" Uh, Once or twice, but I haven't seen him, full throttle. And maybe that'll make my head really just turn if I just seen him full throttle. I'll be like, oh, okay, so we could see about this. You know, it might could be considered a little thirsty, but whatever. I'm a hound when it comes to Prince. So that would definitely help out the situation. If he's, got a BBC, it would help. So, I go like, okay, the eyes, and I'm not saying he not attractive. It's just, you know, I have a type too. He's not ugly. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, we met at a Walmart, and then he spoke to me. I forgot what he necessarily said, but then he was insisting on me coming to the place I am now. He was insisting on it, saying that they pay this much now, and a big reason why I didn't want to go back to the place because they didn't pay what they should be paying. And I was like, but still, I don't know. But I was kind of thinking about it because it's closer. My other job, I had to, if I was working there at that time, I had to drive like I want to say 20 or 25 miles to work. And that was really getting real tiring because I didn't want to drive, no more. Like drive at a distance no more. So, it was more convenient. So he was insisting on me coming. And he was just speaking about other things because he loved to run his mouth. And it was given that he liked me. So from then, you know, he still continued to try to speak. But what made me stop talking to him was because he started giving me those down low. Um, I hate gay people, but talk to me behind closed doors, and that really took me aback. Not that I was surprised, but I was like, okay, another one, like, nah. Then I stopped speaking to him. In that way, I was like, I'm not gonna go here. I don't got time for that. I really don't. And ever since then, he'll try to speak to me, but I would just, that make me also lose attraction with you too. You know, I'm not into you like that no more. But through time, it seemed like maybe I could possibly just mess around with him, but I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know, cause I don't. I just don't know about that situation. It was just giving very weird to me, And he also got a new friend, or that's maybe his cousin. I call them both Weird One and Weird Two because he got him staring at me too. And I know the friend that he had before him was telling me some things that he was saying about me to him, letting me know that I be on his mind all the time. He always wondering about what I'm doing. So I'm like, dude. But anyway, y'all, let me go ahead and go. Let me go ahead and go and let me go get something to eat too, and then take my ass to sleep. But I appreciate y'all so much for tuning in. Thank you so much, Every J, for coming in, girl. Oh, she is so dope, y'all. She always had a great content, honey, and talk about deep stuff, deep, very deep stuff that black people need to listen to. Thank you so much, 12 New Ways, honey. I told you I'll make you a moderator. Yes, indeed. I ain't know if Nicole G was gonna come up in here, but she'll probably sleep. Thank you, some Brown Sugar, for coming in, visiting the girl, honey. Thank you, Lady Love. Thank you, Michaela. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. If anybody else want to be a moderator, y'all have to follow me. But let me know. Let me know. Um, Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I appreciate y'all so much. All right, night night. All right, 12 New Ways, honey. Just hit me up, honey. All right. See y'all next time, honey. And just know that shit gay as fuck. All right, y'all.